Here at the MCI Center. Wizards have had to adapt to play without Michael Jordan. Nesby hits the outside jumper and cuts it to 2. MJ working on the leg every day, and the knee. Still no timetable as to when he might return. Boston throws it away again.
Well, that's a good no call. Paul Pierce got caught in the lane there. And
Pierce just picked up a technical.
Hit that lob and just fell down and tried to pull Nesby on top of him.
Pierce very upset with Blaine Reichelt, and Reichelt stopped play and hit him.
See if we can pick this up. See, there was no chance for him to get the ball, so he goes down and tries to pull Nesby down with him.
And that earned him a technical, but the Wizards unable to take advantage. Courtney Alexander, who actually has improved his free throw shooting over the last several games, and came into this game missing just 9 in 50 attempts, but misses that one, which would have cut the Wizards, the Celtics lead, I should say, to 1. Alexander, the jumper, missed it. Rogers, the rebound. Walker spinning. What a shot off the glass. He uses his body as well as anybody in the game.
Yeah, he didn't use the forearm to push off, but he certainly got spacing by bumping Courtney all the way to the basket.
Laettner tries to answer and can't. He wanted a foul, no call. Anderson all the way. Kicks it out to Pierce, takes the three-pointer and hits it. And Doug Collins will need a timeout. Wizards got as close as 1, and Austin would not stand for it. Nice pass, Lou. Good fake, works underneath. Alexander the slam. Great patience.
I think everybody took turns in trying to guard Lou on that play, fake each and every one of these players out, and Courtney ended up with the easy dunk.
Celtics by 5. Walker drives on Laettner and scores. And the foul.
Well, as you said, Steve, Antoine Walker, a player that knows how to use his body. Here's that last 3 from Pierce. Kenny Anderson goes in under the basket, then throws the ball out. Pierce has plenty of time to set up. Here's the backdoor. There's a fake there. Got that guy out. 2 more players get faked out.
And Walker makes the free throw to complete the three-point play. And just like that, Boston's up by 8. Lou has to fire and hits it. High bounce off the floor. There's nothing he could do except throw it towards the rim.
But you see the difference between the two teams. I mean, Walker and Pierce can create shots and opportunities. And Washington has to execute. They have to run through their plays and try and get players open. Well, Pierce and Walker just taking over once again in the fourth quarter.
27 points for Paul Pierce.
Well, you got Paul Pierce, who's able to create shots for his teammates. The three-pointer dealt. The three-pointer, Chris Whitney. Three-pointer, Rodney Rogers.
Since the technical foul on Pierce, the Celtics have outscored the Wizards 11-4. All 11 points by Pierce and Walker. Pierce has 27 for the game, Walker 19. That's 46 points total. They average 48.5 between them. And that's the second highest scoring duo in the league after O'Neal and Bryant for the Lakers. Celtics have hit 9 three-pointers in the game. Kwame Brown, ball on the floor, gets fouled. By Eric Williams. And today there are more users, more data, more devices, and more bandwidth. Tomorrow there will be more. That's why Sun offers the most complete, most reliable, nth-ready products that are engineered to provide new levels of performance. Sun Microsystems, take it to the end. Alexander, long jumper, tough shot. 18 for Courtney. Williams spinning inside, lays it off for the Pierce slam.
Boy, that was some great passing coming from the Boston team. They moved the ball around. Washington did a good job of reacting and shutting down different opportunities.
Basket will not count. Dick Bavetta whistles play down, and an offensive foul is called on Washington.
Here's this ball movement mentioned. Williams driving the baseline, then spinning back, and then finally dumping it off to Paul Pierce.
Foul was called on Popeye Jones. His third personal. Pierce with excellent efficiency here tonight. He's got 29 points on 18 shots. He's 12 of 18 from the field, including 4 three-pointers. Give him 2 more. Paul Pierce, whose season high is 48 at New Jersey on December 1st, has 31 here tonight. 8 of the last 9 from the field for Pierce. Hamilton baseline, got it. 24 points in the game for Rip Hamilton. And the Celtics lead by 9 with 7:37 to go in regulation. For Topico, he gets fouled by Alexander.
This is the perfect example of how good Pierce and Walker are. I mean, in one-on-one, you've got to send somebody to help out. That means somebody else is open. Jahidi comes off his man. Topico is able to get the ball in going down the basket.
The playoffs started tonight, would be out. A record of 29 and 33. They lost 10 of 12 and 3 in a row. And need some victories desperately to get back into the hunt for the playoffs. And with Michael Jordan certainly out for the duration of this road trip coming up, it will be quite a challenge for this Washington club. Lou's long jumper, missed it. That would have been big. Hamilton, the rebound, kicks it to Courtney. Into the paint, jumper, no good. Tip, no good. Alexander, the rebound, and he is fouled. Score it! He'll go to the line.
Well, that time they stayed with it, got the right bounce. Courtney able to finally recover it with the putback. Here he makes a strong move to the basket. Thought I saw some contact there, but no whistle. I still say that they're letting him play. No contact there. Boy, and they call that a continuation. I think Washington got the benefit of the doubt there.
Sure did. Antoine Walker picks up the personal, his first. Courtney Alexander gets the free throw, his 21st point of the evening. Courtney's season high 32 against Orlando on March 3rd.
They're in striking distance. They've got to stop this duo here.
7-point Celtic lead. There's the pass and a turnover, Boston. Jim O'Brien was an assistant at the University of Maryland in 1976. There's the overplay on Lou, has to swing it, finds Popeye, big shot, rims it. Tipped up, taken by Pierce. Needed a bucket there. 6:15 to go in regulation. Hamilton with Williams. And Blaine Reichelt whistles a foul. Dick Bavetta as well. That's on Richard Hamilton. Number 2 on Rip. And Boston ball on the side. Pierce for 3.
Pierce get left wide open.
Heidi with his 9th rebound. Hamilton slashing to the basket with no advantage. Now back to Rip. He goes up there again, and his pass is stolen. Celtics number 1 in the league in steals per game. 20th turnover. So uncharacteristic of this Wizards team. They are 3rd in the league in turnovers per game at 12.7. But yesterday had 21, and tonight they've got 20.
3rd best in protecting the ball, but in the last 2 games against Boston, averaging over 20. Boston's 3-point shooting last night, 24%, 6 for 25, but tonight much improved, 9 for 21, and Paul Pierce is 31. That's a game high at 10 points in the last 6 minutes.
Wizards have hit just 1 3-pointer in the game. 1 of 4, that's 25%. So Boston has 24 more points beyond the arc than Washington. Tipped up in the air by Jahidi. Tipped out of the air by Lou and fouled by Delk. 4 personals on Tony Delk.
Well, you look at Tyronn Lue and you can see how strong this little guy really is. He went for that rebound with everything he had. 2 hands, pulls it down, gets the contact, hits the floor hard, but good job.
Hamilton's jumper missed it. Lue 6 foot tall with heels on. That's another story in and of itself, but
that's how rumors get started.
He's a good guy. We enjoy spending time with him. Delk rims it. Hamilton the rebound.
The Wizards really need to take advantage of every opportunity. The last shot by Hamilton is an open shot.
Jumper here can cut it to 5. Hamilton draws the foul and will shoot 2. And it's called, I believe, on Patopico. Let's see what Dick Pavetta's call is. It is on Eric Williams.
Eric Williams got to be on Patopico, yeah.
Did they call it on Williams or Patopico? They called it, Phil, on Williams, and amazingly.
Well, Patopico's number's 52, so did you see it? Are you saying you saw?
I'm looking at the stat monitor. They called it on Eric Williams, number 55. Like you, I saw the replay. The guy was nowhere near him.
Yeah.
26 points for Rip. Most of his points in the paint tonight. And here come the fans at MCI Center. They've been loyal all season. Wizards are down by just 5. Pierce for 3. Missed it. Rebound Lou. Lou ahead of the pack. Lays it off Alexander. Missed it. That was a huge jumper and a foul on Popeye Jones.
Well, that's the shot that you push the ball up court for. You don't always get the layup, but you want to get the short 12-foot jump shot. That's what they got from the baseline. Courtney just not able to put it down. Watch Tyronn react to get this loose ball and then continue push it up. They've got numbers. There's a short 10-foot, 12-foot shot. Can't get it to go down. Popeye picks up a foul.
That would have cut it to 3. Instead, Williams is at the other end, a 68% free throw shooter. Since being down by 12 points, the Wizards have outscored the Celtics 7-0. Gigantic, he missed them both. 10 rebounds for Jahidi White, who averages 6.6 a game. Hamilton off the screen, back to Lou, looking for Alexander. Shot clock down to 5. Lou measures Delk, gets it to Hamilton for 3. Got it at the buzzer! And the Wizards have cut it to 2, and O'Brien wants time.
Okay, everything worked out well. They were trying to look to get something going towards the basket, but you've got to give some credit to this Boston defense. They cut a lot of the lanes out. Washington had to look for something around the perimeter. I tell you, Richard Hamilton staying in the play, was able to be in position to catch that drop back from Teron Lue and nail the 3. And
all by Hamilton and Alexander to cut it to 2. This is the type of situation Doug Collins has been talking about, being able to finish against a team with big shots down the stretch. Pierce, score it, and he's fouled on the play. Boy, he's good.
Really is. That's a strong move. Washington did a very good job, I think, defensively that time in taking away those threes. Look how Courtney quickly got out and closed out, but that leaves a lane to the basket. As an offensive player, when you have somebody coming at you, you certainly have the advantage of beating them to the basket. And that's what happened, and Paul Pierce was able to finish up strong.
Pierce with 34 points, 13 in the quarter. Foul is on Alexander, his 4th. And Boston back up by 5 after Hamilton hit the 3 to cut it to 2. There's the overplay. And it works. Popeye down low, short jumper good. Boston has been bringing out that extra player and disrupting the flow of Washington's offense. But they got the hoop that time for the short jumper from Popeye, who's got 7 points.
Popeye doing his job overplaying Antoine Walker.
Inside, great pass, Walker to Anderson. Antoine Walker, who not only averages 22.5 points and 9.2 rebounds, but 5 assists per game. Antoine Walker with 3 assists tonight. Back to Jahidi. He's fouled, and they make sure he doesn't get the hoop. And they'll send Jahidi and a 53% free throw shooting average to the line.
Well, you talk so much about what Walker can do. He averages over 9 rebounds, but this assist, just a beautiful pass to Kenny Anderson.
Jahidi White, who had a birthday recently. He turned 26 on February 19th. Is in his 4th year in the league, and this is in both. 2:34 to go in regulation. Pearson Walker, 18 of the Celtics, 21 points in the quarter. Delk fadeaway. Tough shot by Delk. That was a dagger.
When he releases his shot,
I think it hit it, Phil. Tough to tell from that angle, but the consensus at the table was that that thing hit the backboard. Hamilton inside, lays it up and in. 31 points for Rip Hamilton. 3 shy of his season high of 34 against the Knicks on December 14th. Wizards watching with anticipation. Delk, tough shot, no good, but the topic on the rebound, and that's what killed Washington yesterday.
Yeah, he pulled down 2 big offensive rebounds in the same sequence. They kept the ball for over a minute.
Let's see if it hurts him. It does. Wizards unable to get the big board when it counted. And with 1:27 to go, Boston leads by 7. An average of 48.5. Boy, you think about, we talk about this in the open. Pierce, Walker, Anderson is good, but then you bring in Delk and Rodney Rogers. And Delk, I think, is really right away made a huge difference on this team.
Oh, absolutely. Moved into the starting lineup, and that's why they were willing to get rid of their first-round draft choice, Joe Johnson, who is a terrific player and probably going to do well. But Tony Delk, I've always liked him. And Rodney Rogers brings him a different amount of depth off the bench as well. And you're going to see them go small quite a bit.
Hamilton and Alexander have combined for 52 points. including 16 of the Wizards' 22 points here in the fourth quarter. Hamilton lays it off to White inside, and he gets fouled, so Jahidi will go back to the line.
They score a lot of points, but they couldn't stop very many teams.
Pierce on Alexander, whips it out, stolen by Hamilton. Hamilton with good anticipation, gets fouled by Anderson, and it's off his leg, no call! Oh my! He got bumped going in the lane by Anderson, and there was no call by Bavetta.
Well, here you go again. You get a perfect look. There's the bump we talked about. The ball does go off for Richard Hamilton, but there's the bump right there as he's making his move to the basket. In fairness to the official, no one that looked like it had the angle that we had in terms of being from the front. I think the officials were on the side running the court.
Our angle was perfect.
Yeah.
Walker, Jahidi, and the loose ball foul on Patapico. Our Subway play of the day.
Paul Pierce has had a very nice night, shooting the ball well, getting that easy 2 right there.
34 points for Pierce, 13 in the fourth quarter. Ready to rebound and score.
Well, he passed up on the 2 from the line, gets it the hard way.
Wizards down by just 3.
And I believe I saw Doug tell them no foul, so they need to get a stop here.
They go to Walker. 18 seconds in the game. Delp. No call on Hamilton. Delp gets it back to Pierce. 2 seconds to shoot. Jumper. Backbreaker! Can you believe that? Oh, man, was that big.
The Wizards did just about everything you possibly could do defensively. And even that shot, Courtney right up on him. You don't want to give up the foul. Shot clock winding down. Courtney going after him, getting the hand up. Pierce just hits a tough shot.
Well, the Wizards started these 4 games in 5 nights with a back-to-back between Detroit and Orlando, and it was John Barry for the Pistons who hit the 3-pointer at the buzzer to win it. And it looks like they may finish this back-to-back against Boston with another big 3-pointer at the end of the game, this one by Paul Pierce. Pierce has 37 points in the game, 5 3-pointers. He's 15 of 23 from the field, 9 rebounds and 4 assists. And here in the fourth quarter, he's missed only 2 shots in 8 attempts.
Again, that's the versatility of Pierce and Walker. Walker, 8 for 18. He has 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. So the 2 of them, after having a subpar night yesterday in terms of their numbers, sheer numbers, coming back with a big effort tonight.
Since the technical foul, he has scored 16 points. Lou for Alexander, the long jumper for 3. He got it. Wizards need to foul, and they do. Delp calmly makes them both, and the Wizards take a 20-second timeout.
Play to get you over the hump, and they're not able to do it.
And that is it. Paul Pierce and Antoine Walker combined for 56 points, including 21 in this quarter. The Wizards got 31 and 24 from Alexander, 55 all told, and 19 in the quarter, but they lose it and fall to 29 and 34 on the season.